with you for another weekly update on the Penny Stupid Project. That's that task, that site that we've set up in order to test side hustles, find out what is real, what's legitimate, and what's a scam. We're working through each of the side hustles, getting to tell you what the truth is. And Damon, you've got a big update this week, but I want to start out with my Amazon FBA, retail arbitrage project that I've been working on. Unfortunately, I don't have a huge update for you. Now, I've been taking this very carefully. And here's one of the problems that I have observed on this side hustle. If you look at all the hype out there, you'll see lots of people that are saying, retail arbitrage, it's great. You can make $250,000 a year. And Damon, you saw some video where a guy came out of a TJ Maxx and on a skateboard took a box to the shipping place and made $250,000 a year, something like that, didn't you?
Yeah, that was the ad implying that you can just go into Marshall, scan a few shoes, get the boxes, skateboard over to UPS and make $250.
Well, it's a lot more complicated than that. And let me explain why I have been taking it slowly. There's this expression out there about during the gold rush, the people that made the most money were the ones selling the shovels and the pickaxes. And for me, retail arbitrage is a little bit like that. There's all sorts of suppliers lined up and software that you have to pay for on a monthly basis. You could hire a fulfillment center. You could spend a lot of money. And it seems like you've really got to be smart about what are the best things to spend your limited funds on before you just go off the deep dive and into retail arbitrage. Let me give you an update, Damon. You will not be surprised that this week, we haven't sold anything. Zero.
Shit.
Yeah, I know. Those little $5 South Park things that we sent in now, it feels like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Still are not active on Amazon.
They're not even active yet?
No. They arrived at Amazon, they accepted them, they processed them, and now they're transferring them internally to a different fulfillment center. And I don't even know when they're going to arrive or go live. So in the meantime, the price continues to drop on those, and I think we're going to take it in the shorts on that one. The little doll Segway thing that we have,
yeah,
we're like next up. We're in the buy now box. We should be the next one where people buy that thing. It hasn't sold yet. The stovetop metal covers for electric burners, I purchased 10 sets of those off Walmart, and I sent them into Amazon. They received them like the next day. And there's just this long lag time before they get processed and put on the shelf at Amazon. And the entire time, I have learned just to pray that the price doesn't drop so fast. So I'm cautiously optimistic. And as an example, here's something that I just searched for a few minutes ago. I went on this website that I love to find items that you can buy low and resell higher. And if I was a gambling man, you could go all in and spend a couple $1,000s buying a bunch of stuff and send it all in at once and get the ball rolling. That's just not me, though. So BrickSeek, BrickSeek.com is a site that you can go to, and in the search box, you can select deals, I think it is. Yeah, deals. And then you could look for particular stores where things are selling. Damon, I looked. This item that I really like is for sale at your local Walmart, it says.
Why do I sense a task rabbit for me here?
Hey, if you're headed there later, I want you to look for this. It's called a Ready America 3-day 2-person emergency backpack. It's selling for $10.24 at Walmart. On Amazon right now, it is about $47. And if we do the Amazon price calculator, all these things are linked on our website at pennystupid.com. It is selling, has a sales rank of about 13,000, has 5,200 reviews that are 4.5 stars. It's a good product. People like it. If we buy it at the current price and we sell it at $47, after you subtract the Amazon fees, the fulfillment cost, and storage cost, we should make about $20 per item.
Well, I am heading back to Walmart to return all this He-Man crap that's not selling.
Okay. All right. Well, I will text you.
I got a whole hallway full of stuff that needs to go back to Walmart because I can't even get any offers on it. Hey, you should tell people how we even got started on the FBA, because we originally started buying the stuff at Walmart to flip on eBay, and we couldn't get anything going on eBay. It's been over 2 months now, right? And we still haven't had a single offer for any of the crap I bought at Walmart. Not one single offer on anything that I listed on eBay. So then that's when Steve said, hey, I've got an old FBA account. Let's just give that a shot. Yep. And we've sold 2 things on FBA in the last 2 months. The 2 doll scooters.
We've sold, actually, I sold an aviation thing. We sold the 2 scooters.
Well, yeah, but that wasn't part of our flip, our Walmart flipping deal.
We sold the 2
That was
scooters.
your thing.
Yeah.
We sold 2 scooters. So forget about how much time we've spent. I mean, we're trying to figure this out. We made half of what we thought we were going to make because Amazon snuck another damn fee in there that we weren't aware of. So what did we end up making on those 2 scooters each?
Like $10.
Was all said and done?
$10.
$10. I think it was like 7, but maybe it's 10. Yeah. So we made $20 fucking dollars.
Yeah, and the monthly fee to have an Amazon seller account is $39. So
and we've had that 2 months now. So just in Amazon seller fees for the account, we're down $50.
Yeah, no bueno.
So it's
no bueno.
I got my skateboard and I went to UPS and it didn't freaking work.
You didn't come back with a $250,000 check, huh?
No, I mean, you're more schooled on that FBA stuff because honestly, what you're doing is way more technical than what I don't like tech. That's why I'm sitting my ass in a car and driving Lyft, because that's the kind of stuff. I'm not a techie guy, right? You are.
Well, but I would rather in this side hustle, retail arbitrage, Amazon FBA, I would much rather make small purchases and make sure that I get a process and formula and something that I can replicate down and then repeat it on a bigger scale than just throw a whole bunch of money against the wall and lose it. I want to be smart. It's going to take longer, but I want to be smart about it.
Yeah. See, FBA for my personality would just drive me nuts. It just seems a lot of meticulous stuff and waiting. I like to go get it. Like, go get it. Right. Yeah. And you're like, okay, I'm going to figure out a process. I'm going to get this done. So far, the jury's still out. My takeaway from, just observing you mostly and the pile of shit I still have in my haul that has not sold.
Go return all that stuff, will you?
Yeah. My takeaway is you could potentially make money, but I feel like it's either got to be a little hobby that you just really enjoy doing and you happen to be at local stores and you can eyeball some good deals and you're going to make a little bit of money, or you're going to go all in massive and really go for it. Although we've got a couple of horror stories from clients there as well that lost it all. But it's not simply, hey, I need some money. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to start flipping stuff at Walmart and I'm going to make rent next month. It's not like that.
Right. Well, I really feel that you could do that, but you're going to have to fill the pipeline with a lot of money, and you should not put a lot of money into this until you're not wet behind the ears, because you will lose big time. Back in the real estate investing days, I went to a seminar once and the speaker said, here's the thing about real estate investing. Don't bitch and whine when you lose. If you're going to play with the sharks, you're going to get bit. And it's the same thing here. There's lots of people that are using software that's $100, $200 a month. They're constantly on the computer. They're searching. And you don't have any control over what the price you're going to sell it at actually is. Because all it takes is one other person to go in there, undercut the price, and now you're just left holding the bag and paying for storage fees until they're gone. Yeah, I would recommend that you return them. All right, so that's my Amazon FBA update. Cautious, careful, still under review. Oh, I have another update for you.
Do tell.
On helium mining.
Oh, geez, another winner.
Yeah. No.
Hey, while you're looking at it, did you check to see how much my awesome miner made me? Because I'm looking to retire.
Yeah. Actually, you've been making zero the past few days.
I don't even look anymore. It's like I feel like it's not even worth the 8 seconds it would take me to look because I wouldn't even be making a cent a second. I would say 90% of the people that will hopefully eventually listen to this don't know what the hell you're talking about when you say helium. You didn't qualify that.
Well, it is a cryptocurrency miner that generates cryptocurrency for performing some tasks. We're going to get into that more later, but for anybody who knows what helium is, that is the shocking news that the top miners in the entire world really don't produce anything. Loser.
Shocker.
Yeah, I know. All right,
another
Damon.
dud that we wasted money on, so you don't have to.
Well, we really, well, the problem was that there was a big wave of people that really wanted to get into crypto. It was really hot. They wanted to get their own miners, and some people out there actually got miners where they only got 50% of whatever the thing created. And
me,
yeah, I for my first miner, I paid like $1,000, and I had a great location. It was making money. I think I probably broke even on that one. And the second miner that I bought was $179 on eBay. And that one, hopefully in the next 2 years, I'll break even on it. It's a loser. Stay away from it. Don't do it. The ship sailed unless cryptocurrency prices blow through the roof. It's a snoozer. All right, Damon, I've saved the best for last.
Something that actually made money.
Yes, you have been killing it with Lyft. This is your first full week driving for Lyft, and you and I have heard naysayers talking about how this will never work. And in fact, you've got there was that Facebook commenter that you were talking about, right? That said Lyft was a scam. It'll never work. But results are different.
We did a Facebook post and just basically asking the question, can I make $3,500 my first month driving for Lyft? Because Lyft had a $3,500 guarantee. So it was just basically, hey, we're going to try it. This joker comes into Facebook, Mr. Negative, Dave Cronin, I'm talking to you. And his comment was, and again, I wasn't like trying to pitch people Lyft. I was just saying, I'm going to try it. Follow along, So his comment says, bullshit. My friend drove for Uber and Lyft, not even close to $1,000 a month. Scammer.
Yeah,
He's calling me a scammer.
Well, this is something that you and I have talked about a lot on the phone over the past week, which is you can give each person the same opportunity, the same business side hustle, and some will knock it out of the park like you have done with Lyft, and others will be completely discouraged and say it's a loser and never make any money with it. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy for some, but the secret seems to be get excited about it, just go out there and do it. Don't over rationalize it. You've learned some lessons, so give us the first week feedback.
Yeah, well, the big takeaway is $1,350 my first week. So take that, Dave Cronin. Tell your, he didn't even make $1,000 in a month. I did more than that in one freaking week. So, I was learning, right? I wasn't like I was a polished, I've never done it before. I was figuring it out. I bet I could have made more if I knew what I was, well, I know I could have made more if I knew what I was doing. And that was part-time in the evenings, after I was done with all the stuff that we normally do. I'd borrow my wife's car and because I want to drive my diesel truck and go out when the kids were done with their sports and, they're getting ready to go to bed. I'd go out and drive for, 5-6 hours and then come home. And it was a great experience. I had fun. I'm already halfway to my $3,500 guarantee because I've got at the end of that first week, I had, 83 rides.
Yep.
And you have to get 180 rides to hit that $3,500 guarantee.
You're almost there.
So I was at 83 and then I got 13 more last night. That's my first day of next week. So that'll be on next week's update. But now that was gross, $1,350 gross. Gas was about $290.
Yep.
So I made just under $1,100. That's real money for part-time work on the side. If you're struggling to make rent or you need to pay a credit card or whatever, that's 1 week. That's $4,000 a month. I could do that every week and make $4,000 a month.
Now, you said something this
Extra.
week that was really astute. You said, all I'm doing is I'm converting time that I would have spent sitting in front of the TV to making money.
Yeah, I call it fuck around time.
Fuck around
time.
It's
in the evenings when, so yeah, I would be in the office sometimes, right? Trying to edit videos or, look at whatever I'm looking at. But, you start to get, after you've been in the office all day, you're just not as productive sitting in front of the computer if you've already been doing it all day. So I've taken that time and I go out and I drive and I'm doing this for this experiment or whatever, but I was honestly shocked. I mean, I couldn't believe how much money, because you see all this stuff about it's a scam, you can't make money, $1,000 a week extra. I mean, that's like, and you can go do it right away. It's not like FBA, right? Where you have to like,
oh my God,
it doesn't cost any money to get started. Even if you don't have a car, you can rent a car through Lyft or Uber. I mean, you can just sign up. It's free to sign up. You pass the background check, takes a day, 2 days, unless you're Lyft and you have a hang up, and that takes 3 or 4 days. But once you're signed up and you're good, you can literally just go drive whenever you want, and fit it into your schedule. You can drive for a day, not drive for a month, and then go drive again if you need to pay a bill real quick. So it's a great way. Now it's not, I don't think it's a good full-time, this is your career, this is what you should do. But I think it's great side money, and it's something that you can do to fill in the gaps while you're building towards something else. I'm sure there's a lot of people listening to this podcast that don't even make $4,000 a month right now.
Right.
And I did it on the side with Lyft. And so about 7-10 more days, I should hit my bonus. And then I'm going to shift over to Uber. I'm going to go drive for Uber and we'll report back on that. We'll compare Uber and Lyft. Is one better than the other? Are they both about the same? Can you do them both together and make, maximize your earnings even more? Can I make more than $1,000? So it was a great, great week. I enjoyed the hell out of it, much more than buying shit at Walmart and shoving it in my hallway.
Yeah, and then having to return it. Well, hey, so tell us some things that surprised you, that you were concerned about initially. One of the things might have been, hey, I have no idea who I'm going to be picking up, and that can be intimidating. Was it?
It was a little bit, that was the big thing. Who the hell's going to be getting into my car? And if you follow our channel, then you already know that story. And if you don't, shame on you. You should subscribe and you would know. But yeah, the cops were at the very first house I went to pick somebody up at. So that was a good initiation. It was like, if this is the worst, it can't be that bad. And everything since has been great. And that one wasn't even that bad. But I have learned a lot of things in that first week. I think there's a lot of things that were frustrating that I'm figuring out as you drive longer. They get better and you get access to more information, so you can do, you can plan your days a lot better. But I also witnessed some things where there's a lot of people standing around, like at the airport and things like that. And even though I made $1,300, your mileage may vary. There's a lot of factors involved, such as number one, your personality. Right. Number two, where you live. I'm out here driving in Phoenix. So, but if you try it and you're not in an area where you can make as much, but you only make an extra $500 for the week, is that horrible? I mean, would an extra $2,000 a month in your fuck around time, help you get to where you want to go? Right. So I say it's absolutely something you should try. If you're in a place where you want to make some more money and you just want something right now, like just right now, you could be driving and making money. And when you can get paid the same day. In fact, you can get paid as soon as the person gets out of your car. You can get an app and it will take that money, that $6, and put it in your account. You can get paid that fast.
Well, you've also been driving, your car qualifies for a higher level of service, Lux. And you've been driving those
wife's car.
Yeah, those requests, and you get paid more, but there are fewer of those requests. So if you go out there and you say, hey, I'm going to spend all sorts of money and get a black high-end sedan or SUV or something like that, and I'm going to kill it, and just doesn't seem to be as many requests for those higher-end services.
No, start with what you have. Yeah. Don't like my brother was like, say, hey, I'm going to try that too. And then he's like asking me, what kind of dash cam you have? And this, that, and the other. And I was just like, don't worry about buying a dash cam right now.
Yeah.
Just go sign up and just get started with what you have. You may hate it, right? Don't go buy a dash cam for $150 and then you hate it. You don't do it. Some people, my other brother, he used to drive for Lyft for a little bit. He hated it. He said, I don't like people. I don't like talking to people.
You love it.
Oh, I enjoy the hell out of it. I mean, my wife's been laughing at me because she's like, you're not even home anymore. And because I've never once felt like, oh, I have to go drive. It's more like, oh, I get to go drive because I get to meet so many interesting people, have great conversations, and I just enjoy it. Plus the whole aspect of this, like, trying out this way to make money and actually doing it. I'm one of those personalities where if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. Right. Mm-hmm. And then I want to maximize what I'm doing to really hit it. So I'm going to hit that goal. Speaking of hitting the goal. So I thought about this morning. I just told you about this. I'm going to lay down a challenge just to help anybody that's, on the fence or not sure what they want, if they should do it or shouldn't do it. I made $1,350 my first week.
Yeah.
Can you beat me? I want to see if you can beat me. Right. So we're going to put a link down here. It's going to be a referral link. If you haven't signed up, you can sign up
down in the
description.
Link.
Down there somewhere. Yeah, we'll get a referral fee. I'm not even sure how much we get. It just depends on what city. But when you click on that link, it'll tell you what their bonus or guarantee is in your area. Maybe a lot, maybe a little. It just depends on how many drivers there are. But that doesn't really matter. That was just an incentive. What really matters is you getting signed up and you doing it and going out there and trying to make as much as you can. So right now we have 50 some odd subscribers. So there might not be that many, but maybe in the future, people will see this video. And if you want to try it, I encourage you to try it. Absolutely. See if you like it because you can make some money. Click the link, sign up. Let us know in the comments that you signed up and we'll be more than happy to help you through that.
Yeah.
I want to help you beat me. I made $1,350, but I'm really good at whatever the hell I'm going to do. I'm good at it. Right. I just am. Hey, call it like I see it. I'm good. Right. I mean, I just am. So you might not be able to beat me, but if you can come close, that's still a lot of money. And if you can beat me, it make me very happy.
Yeah.
I want to see somebody beat me.
But that's not all. You just grazed over it. The key here is if you go to that link that we're going to link down below and you click on it and you sign up, hey, let us be your coaches. Let us help you. If you have a question, you need some advice, you want some feedback about what works, hey, Damon is here, I'm here, and Damon will give you just incredible advice. Mine will be,
well, my advice will be coming from experience.
Yeah.
Steve's advice will be coming from my experience.
That's right. I am living vicariously through you with this whole Lyft experience.
Well, not only that, I think if I understood it correctly, the way their bonuses work for the referral links, we don't get a bonus or a referral fee unless you actually get your bonus.
Right.
So it's not that you click the link and sign up and we get a referral fee. Thank you very much. It's you sign up and you go do it. And let's say their bonus is you get, a $500 bonus after you complete 150 rides in the first 30 days. Well, we don't get anything unless you actually complete those 150 rides in those 30 days. So we actually have a very big incentive to help you through that and help you kind of get started. And really, once you get going, I was pretty apprehensive the first day, not going to lie. But once I got into the second day, third day, fourth day, all that went away. A lot of the stuff I was worried about was like, that was not a big deal. I don't know why I was worried about it. It was fun and I was making money and, it was an enjoyable experience. In fact, it still is. I'm going to drive next week, get my bonus, go over to Uber. And, who knows? I may still drive here and there just for the entertaining stories alone for content for this channel. I mean, we could do this whole YouTube channel on just funny rider stories from Lyft and Uber. It's a blast.
Well, we just created a TikTok channel and you can,
dancing?
You can. No, I'm not dancing, but you can find us. Find us over there.
How many subscribers could we get if Steve would dance on TikTok? How many subscribers?
-5 is what we get. But if you can find us over there at Penny Stupid Project on TikTok. What's interesting is they have a hashtag over there that has like 7 million posts on it. It's called Rideshare Diaries, where people have shared all the things that they have dealt with. And some of them are just hilarious. This week, we posted one about that guy that you had who sneezed 20 times or something during the ride.
Yeah. We had the sneezer. We had the narcoleptic phone sex worker.
Yep.
We had the guy from the sober living facility where the cops were there kicking him out, and I had to drive him to, the other sober living facility. I mean, we've had the full gamut. I had my first fall over drunk girl last night. Actually, the three girls got in. This is actually a funny story. The three girls got in. The girl in the passenger seat. They're like, "Oh, 21st birthday, woo!" That thing. And we were coming home, bar in Scottsdale, and they came in, and she's just like, she's like, "I won't throw up, I promise." And I was like, window going down. I'm like, "Well, if you do, don't throw up in my wife's Cadillac, please, out that way." And so we started to go, and I got not even 20 yards. And she goes, "I can't do this." And she unbuckled her seatbelt, opens the door. Luckily, I'm just barely rolling because there's a light right in front of us, and bails. I mean, I got the car stopped before she bailed. But when I say bailed, I mean on the ground, on all fours, crawling away in the street, away from the car. And then her girlfriends felt so bad. "I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. We'll just call another Uber. I apologize." And they all get out, and then they go, "Don't worry, we'll cancel it. We'll cancel the ride. We'll cancel the ride." And I was like, "Okay." So they get out, they shut the door, they crawl to the curb. And I'm looking at the app. They're not canceling it. Obviously, they're more worried about their friend face down in the street than canceling the app. So I didn't know what to do. This is my first time. I didn't have this before. So I was stuck in the app. The app still thinks I'm driving them home. So I don't know. Am I supposed to take the car to their house and say, drop them off and get paid and go?
Delivered.
I didn't know what to do. So I went, and there was an option that says drop off. And obviously I wasn't at the house. So I just, dropped off. And it said, it cleared it out. Okay, I'm open for business again. Well, later I found out that when I said dropped off, Lyft said it was a driver cancellation. So I didn't get paid anything. And I was,
no.
I mean, you're going to have things that make you upset, but it was like, whatever on that. But it was like, no, I didn't drop her off. She jumped out. I didn't have an option for a drunk chick jumped out of the car. Give me a cancellation fee. I got to have a drunk girl cancellation on that one.
Well, then you also had the college girls. One said it would be okay if she rode in the trunk.
Oh yeah. I had, down in Tempe at ASU campus, and this is my first day. The I pull up at the pickup spot. 5 girls come over. I only have 4 extra seats in the car, and so I'm sorry, ladies, I can only take 4. It's it's illegal, and if we get in an accident, we got issues basically. So and of course, college girls, "Oh, sir, please, it's real short. It's right there. Not a big deal." I'm like, actually, for me, it is a big deal. It would cause me a problem,
right.
So one girl's like, I'll ride in the trunk. And it's not an SUV. It's like it's a sedan.
Yeah.
An actual trunk.
Okay, thanks for volunteering.
I'm like, no, I'm not going to be some old guy shoving a girl in a trunk on camera somewhere. And I'll be calling my wife on my first day, like, "Babe, I got arrested. Yeah, they thought I was kidnapping a girl." So yeah, I mean, just funny stories. I have a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, what could go wrong with that?
Oh, I'm sure it'd be fine.
Yeah. Well, I really look forward to all the stories because it seems like of the rides that you do every night, you come away with 3 or 4 gems. They're just, I've really loved you driving for Lyft, but I think I'm cautiously optimistic that driving for Uber might be a little bit bigger opportunity. It seems to be the more popular rideshare service, but it might be more competitive. We don't know yet.
Yeah, once I hit the guarantee with Lyft and get paid my 35, in a hell of a lot less than 30 days, Dave, what the hell was that guy's name?
Dave Cronin.
Dave Cronin called me a scammer. Oh, and I'll do another video where I'm actually showing the screenshots on my phone of the money and the rides and all that stuff, because that'll be his next thing. "Oh, you just made it up." Maybe I should wait until they come in and say you made it up, and then I'll be like, boom, your face. Yeah,
but I think the differentiating factor here is, can you hustle? Can you work hard? I was talking to someone just this morning.
Can you beat me?
Well,
can you beat me?
Hey, we don't want to open the invitation for you to be beaten, but
can't beat me. Can't touch this. Nah. Hey, that's the next TikTok video. You, me, MC Hammer, parachute pants. Can't touch this. Nah.
Hey, I'll put parachute pants on this this view.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I was dancing, because you can't see my lower half.
That's right.
So
Hey,
I don't really know what I'm doing.
In fact, I've got them on right now.
Yeah, okay. Can't touch this.
But the key to success over all of my years has been just grinding it out, hard work. You got to hustle. You know, if you're just laying back and going, this will never work, you're absolutely right. It will never work.
Yeah, we're going to do another video too on excuses people have. I haven't mentioned that to you, but I think we should do that, where we talk about, it's going to depreciate my vehicle, or, all the different excuses they can come up with. And it's just like, you're not thinking, it's like a broke way of thinking.
Right.
Like, who the hell cares if you depreciate a vehicle, but you make $50,000 a year on the side?
Right.
$4,000 a month is $50,000 a year, basically. So you drive the shit out of your car, and now instead of you having a car for 10 years that you just use to get groceries or whatever, now you put, 5,000 miles a month on that car. So in 3 years, you're going to have 180,000 miles. Yeah, you depreciated the shit out of your car. But you know what you also did? You made $150,000 freaking dollars on the side. Get rid of that car and buy a new freaking car.
Well,
who cares about depreciation?
Your car's not an investment; it's a tool.
Exactly. It's a tool. So don't be a tool. Use the tool that you have. That's good. I just made that up.
That's very good. Damon, you got any more updates before we end this week's podcast?
I don't think so. Like I said, I'm going to do another video where we're actually doing the numbers, for the number people that can see, here's how many rides I did. Here's how many hours I drove. Here's what days I drove. But again, just if you're thinking about doing it, just do it. You're never going to know what it's like. And if you try it for a week and it's horrible and you don't like it, that's fine. It's not for you. But if you think it might be something and you like the idea of an extra, 500 a week, 1,000 a week, and you want to do that right now, just sign up, use the link below. Let us know that you did it. We'll be happy to help you out. I want you to hit that bonus too, because, hey, the extra referral money, however much that is, would certainly be nice on a brand new channel with 54 subscribers.
Well, I think, in fact, we might be up to exactly 56. So, we're just cruising right now.
That's what we have this 2 weeks. That's not bad, right?
It's actually not bad for 2 weeks.
That's fucking great.
I'm very happy with it. And, still working, trying to figure that out. Look, this is really, the Penny Stupid project is really about us fumbling like idiots trying to figure this stuff out in order to be successful and show you what to do. We're stumbling and fumbling with everything from the brand new TikTok channel to the YouTube channel to Facebook pages, to the website, to Lyft, to Uber, to everything else. Hey, it's one foot in front of the other. We are just going to plow our way through this and figure it out for you. So stay tuned. Visit the Penny Stupid Project website, pennystupid.com. You can subscribe to the free emails and get updates. Follow us, subscribe to us on YouTube. So subscribe, comment, link, ring something, a bell, do whatever all those things are, so you stay posted. And you can also find us Facebook and all the other places. But we're right here for you. We want to support you. We're your biggest fans. We want you to help. We want to coach you. You can do it.
You can do it.